Okay, Ricky, everything looked really good. I was super impressed with how well the club is coming down on plane now instead of over the top. Like before you were swinging out and over, and now it's starting to come from the inside a lot more. A couple things that I want you to work on is the right foot. It needs to feel like it stays on the ground through impact, okay? And something you can work on is taking the ankle bone on your right foot, and as you come to impact, feel like it rolls in and it stays down, and like your right ankle bone is being pushed into the ground there, and just let the turning of your body pull your arms and hands are going to pull your right foot up like this, okay? So it's going to be in sequence as you come into impact, right foot rolls in like this, then everything comes up. The second thing is that we got to get your tailbone pushing underneath you better while your head stays still. So let's say your head's stable here. As you come into impact, you're coming into it. From this point, you got to feel like your tailbone pushes underneath, your head stays back, and then your arms are stretched out. You want to make sure your arms or your hands feel like they're the furthest distance from your head, okay? So your hands here are real far away from your head. So your head's going to feel back while your arms are forward. And this is going to get you pushing the tailbone under, arms stretched out, and you're going to have a little more curvature in your back right here, okay? Then just some things that are more cosmetic would be as the club's going back, we want to make sure that the hands are staying in towards the thigh while your shaft stays out in front of you here. So we want to make sure that as your hands go back, shaft stays in front of you. And then from number 2 right here to 3, we want to make sure that the butt of the club is pointing more, in your case, towards your feet instead of pointing out this way, okay? So it's your takeaway is going to look more like this, rather than yours is a little bit like this and the club kind of rolls and then your hands go up. So all this does is it starts to blend the backswing in, like here, going back, and then to the top, okay? Keep working on the club coming down on plane this way and not over. You've done a great job with that. And then the tailbone and the right ankle. You can work on those together in that drill I gave you where you're setting up, weight forward, feel like the tailbone or the right ankle's down, and push the tailbone under, hands out like this with the driver drill that I gave you. What this is going to do is it's going to help you start getting the ball higher in the air, okay? Because the club's going to come out of the ground faster and more up this way, all right? We want to do that with the arms stretched out, but it's also going to add some speed to your golf swing to where you're swinging faster, okay? So those are 2 things I really want you to work on. Work on it a couple weeks and y'all can send me another video. Everything else looked great though. I'm impressed with how much progress you made.